Welcome to this new lesson. Inside of this lesson, you're gonna learn how to close like a pro. Okay, we're not talking about your sales calls. It's literally the call that you're gonna sell. So this is most important. Again, if you don't know how to sell, you're more likely to get no sales. Okay, so I will give you like a quick help or just like a structure or framework with examples so like I really get that idea if you're new here to sales calls because sales calls it's really depend on your sales skills. So it's depend on your skills, okay? It's more likely that holding you from making money. So pay attention. In this, I'm gonna teach you how to close like a pro in 9 step call script. The goal of it is turn IGDM into committed client without pushy, okay? So let's get started. In slide 2, make them show up, okay? Send them some reminder emails. Turn into calendar email plus SMS reminder 24 hour to 1 hour before, some automations. Night before, send a 20 to 30 personal on a video, okay? You can send them in their IG or the WhatsApp. For example, yo, I don't know, let's take a name. Yo John, I saw you for tomorrow. We'll hit your number one struggle, we'll map out a plan, bring up and see you. Because when you make a video for them, it's personal. So it's personal video, more rapport, fewer to no shows, okay? For slide 3, pre-fair. Okay, you should say something. Oh, here's how we'll run this. I ask you a question to understand your situation and goal. Then I lay out a plan. If I'm confident I can help and invite you. If not, I point you somewhere else. Sounds good. Why? Why you should say this in the first thing of the call, okay? The first 30 seconds. It sets authority expectation so they see you as the coach, not as body or a friend, okay? Find their pain. Biggest growth, like roadblock in your fitness goal right now. How long has been this? Okay. What made this huge right now go 3 layers deeper at least? Listen. Listen to them. Takes notes. Don't rush. Slide 5. Why now and why me? Okay, you should ask them. You could fix months from now. Why you take it today? You should find their motivation. Lot of options. Why me? Why you choose me as a coach and there is other coaches? They create their own urgency and regions. So it's more likely to easier to say yes on the last call when you put the price. For slide 6, division. You should see their future, what they want. You should do this mini exercise for 60 seconds. Ask them, close your eyes for 6 months from now. Book like their. By the way, this is for business coaches. You should something like you are proud what you see in the mirror. You are good. You have good health. You have high energy, something like that. Their future, what they want. How does how that change your confidence day to day? Lock the emotional target before the pitch. Okay. Slide 7. You should widen the gap. When I say the gap is like from their current state, this is their current state, so and this is their goal in the future, and this is called the gap. I know my handwriting is like shit, but it is what it is. If like give ask them something like give that vision why it happened this, yes. If nothing changes for 6 to 12 months, maybe worse, how that make you feel? You should ask them some questions about like this. From 1 to 10, how important is fixing now? If it's if it's less than 10, it's more likely to accept objection later, okay? If they say, for example, 7, ask them why it's not 10 out of 10. For slide 8, assessment. Doctor friend. Don't coach on them during discovery. Collect data first, then mind you if I coach you for a minute. Based on what you say, then diagnose them. For example, they say to you, I don't have the time for workouts. Ask them, mind you if I coach you for a minute? They say, fuck yeah. You should ask them to not like just be a coach, okay? Say to them something like, well, you don't have time. Maybe you can try to do 30 minutes per day, or you can only work out 3 times a week. You don't have. It is they say to do something like, I don't have time access to the gym. We they can start doing calisthenics. They start making their home a gym. Maybe doing some calisthenics. You know what I mean? So For commitment, a check from 1 to 10. On scale 1 to 10, how commitment are you to fixing this? They will say 10 and 10, probably. If they say 7 to 9, why not 10? Surface the hidden objection right now. Because when you ask them for 8, they say it. Okay, so you're gonna get objection before you put the price. Okay, so it's more likely better. Reframe the behavior. If I give you the plan, would you follow it? 10 and 10. Your offer, pitch structure, update to your program, acquisition, the workout plan, and the diet plus accountability launch it in 48 hours. Does that make sense? For creatives, you can screw again. You can. This is for business coaches, but if you're a fitness coach, this is literally for business coaches. But if you're a fitness coach, you can get the workouts, the diet plan, the community, the group community. This is done with you. Makes sense? Okay. For stock short makes sense. Okay, question yes to momentum. For and you should here immediately drop the should immediately drop the price. Okay, say something like 12 week locked in your price like 1,000 or 350 bucks per month if you hire it. Piecemeal teams, you spend more time to amount coordination. With us, you get one system, one KPI dashboard, and one point of contact. Then pause if money pushback process below. There is you can yeah, okay. If you're near what it says you can more likely to get some objections. So I give you some examples. If they have money objection, finance last side, this is the solution right now. If we have the outcome is 350 bucks worth it, and offer you can offer a plan example 3 pay only after commitment. There is some time they say to you, I will start next week. Okay, they have no objection, they just say this totally. Let's look at I don't know, 100 bucks today so we can onboard this week so we can start week ready. Spouse partner, maybe if they will listen, people are different. Maybe even if they say to you, I'm the only decision maker, they say to you something, let me talk to my spouse or partner. Yes, they can do this. So do something like let's do 100 bucks refundable deposit to hold your spot if your partner votes. If your partner doesn't like that, I will refund something. That is. This is the sales calls. Listen, sales calls. Let me talk to you personally. Sales calls, it's not about learning. I'm just giving you the idea. To be better at sales calls, you should take as much volume as possible. At the same time, I highly recommend it to record yourself. So, you remember when I said the last meeting you should do Google Meet to record yourself and the calls? That's why I do it. I record the calls and I see how much I talk and the way I talk. Maybe I have some mistakes, that's why I'm not closing some deals. So, I'm watching myself and I fixing it. So, yeah, sales calls, it's not about this. Listen, you should be better at sales. There is not such a fucking script that's gonna make you sales. It will help on the framework at the same time, yeah. But you, because listen, the same thing at gym. You can't like have better with physique or something like that. By the way, I'm just only an athlete. I'm not bodybuilder. You can't have a such good physique with amazing workouts. Yes, it can help you, right? But it's not gonna give you that physique until you practice, put volume on it. The same thing with sales calls. The same thing with most of any area of your life. Oh man, this creatine is tastes like shit. I'm putting creatine with lemon squeeze. It tastes like shit. Anyway, see you next session.